Yan Gomes will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Leading off the inning, Ernie Banks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game. Ah, the perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well. He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. And you can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Dante Bichette. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Johnny Bench will be next. Hard hit ball to second. In there, a base hit.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Johnny Bench will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Now in the box, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Taken high and deep to right. Chisenhall going back on it, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, he'd put up a string of zeros up until this point, but it looks like his shutout's not going to be in the cards as he gives up his first run here on the RBI double.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer.
Now pitching for Cleveland.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. In now, Kenny Lofton. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
3-2.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So striding in, Jackie Robinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Almonte giving chase, and the runner from third crosses the plate. The run scores from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, this game's seen a little bit of everything, but that's a big at-bat here in the final few innings. That's going to get home 2 runs, and this game's all tied up.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Standing in now, Ted Williams. Lifted the other way to left center. Almonte is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Michael Brantley will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention, please. Now
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Jason Kipnis will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. 3-0 pitch on its way. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Lofton. He's got it, and there's 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in now, Juan Uribe. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Still tied 3-3. Dan Otero is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Jose Abreu will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. There's 1. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
Well, it was a promising start to the inning. You get the leadoff man on in the tie ball game, but all that optimism comes crashing down here on the double play.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 2-1 on its way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Full count, here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Chisenhall sprinting after it, and a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Here comes the go-ahead run. And he is in there. Striding into the box, Dante Bichette. He singled his last time up. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Uribe's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. 9th inning coming up. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Carlos Santana. And they'll need him to get something going here. Dennis Eckersley is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Eckersley's ready with the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th.
Catcher,
Yan Gomes gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, that pitch has a lot of life up in the zone. It just takes off on him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in. He doubled his last time. Now he'll step off and rethink this. 2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now. And it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he winds up with 3 hits, a triple, a double, and a single. Very close to the cycle, and they just could not keep him off base.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.